So, I'm doing a study on pride because I'm trying to figure out whether or not it is biblical to be proud to be American. Because I know that pride is sinful, but is it sinful in all senses? And here's what I realized: pride isn't just thinking that what you have is greater than what it really is, right? That's not what it is. So, me thinking I'm humble would me just be saying, like, this is what I'm doing and this is how I feel about what I'm doing, right? But biblical humility, right? Because that's a secular definition, right? Biblical humility is, this is what I'm doing and this is how much of it is on my merit, right? Because all of this is Jesus. I found this really good video that kind of explained this to me. It's about 15 minutes long. I'll link it in the description, so go and check that out after you watch this. Now, over the last 6 months, God has really changed me. And there's a lot of things that I attributed to Jesus. I'm like, wow, God's working this way in my life right now. And that is crazy. And then there's things that I do, right? So God's doing some things in my life, and so there's some things that I'm doing. And I'm just now realizing that's just pride. It's all Jesus. Everything that we have is from Jesus. And that gets explained really well in this video, so check it out. Also, on that question of, is it biblical to be proud to be an American? I think that there's different senses of pride, right? So I think that being happy to be American is very logical. But thinking that it's something that you did, or boasting about it, like, I'm better than you because I'm an American, I think that is sinful pride, right? But I would say that I'm proud to be an American in the sense that America is a great country. There's people that died before me to build up what is here, right? And now we're nowhere close to perfect, especially without God. As we move further away from God, we're getting further and further away from, our founding fathers who were Christians, right? So this is a great nation, but I don't think we can be proud of it in the sense that we exalt ourselves over everyone else. Like, we're better than you because we're Americans, right? But when I say I'm proud to be an American, I kind of mean I'm unashamed to be American, right? So if I would travel to another country, I want to be like, oh, I'm from Canada. I wouldn't disassociate myself from America. Because that would be a sense of pride too, right? Because pride can be elevating what you have or diminishing things that you've been given, right? So that would be another sense of pride. So I'm proud to be an American in the sense that I'm not proud to be an American, if that makes any sense. But I think I've kind of fleshed out my understanding on that, because I think there's different senses of pride. And I read this article called the 6 different types of pride. And that was really informative. So I'll also link that in the description. Also, in the sense that you would say, I'm proud of my son, doesn't necessarily always mean that you're prideful, right? Because usually when you say, I'm proud of my son, that would just mean that you are happy with their accomplishments and you love them, basically. It's like, wow, I really love my son. Because if you love your son, then you're going to be proud of them in some sense, right? But there's also people that are sinfully prideful about their children. Like, my child is better than yours, and they live vicariously through their children. And that would be probably sinful pride.